My name is Daquan. I'm from New York City and I'm 16 years old. Well, I got kicked out of a lot of schools. I've been to a lot of schools over the years, like probably 2 schools per school year. And I was kind of disrespectful, didn't listen. My mom said I really started getting bad when I was like 3. And I was disrespectful, and I always did my schoolwork, just doing bad in school. And the teachers and the principal would say my mom had to sit in the class with me sometimes. And like even when my mom was in the classroom, this kid still used to bully me. My mom really couldn't do anything about it. He used to steal my clothes and just take a lot of things from me. And I just felt like I wasn't getting love. And then my mom, since she would think that I feel that way, she would try to spoil me, I guess, and buy me a lot of things and stuff like that. 9th grade was like, all right, I was in high school. I was with the big kids now, and it's like that little kid stuff is not into play no more. I started doing a lot of things with girls and stuff. I started to hold weapons and stuff. I wouldn't feel like I was safe anymore. I used to hold a lot of knives because I just thought that a knife was better than a gun. And I never had the thought to kill. I didn't want to kill. I felt that in the Bible it said not to kill, but it never said not to hurt. So that's the mindset I had, and just hanging around with gang members and joining sets and stuff from different places. After that, after my first year of 9th grade, because of all the distractions besides the school, I failed that. I went to summer school, and I had a fight with my cousin. I broke my hand, and I had to have a cast on, and I couldn't write in summer school, so that was done. I always used to pray and say, I want to get kicked out of this school, because that's how I usually get out of problems, by doing things to get kicked out. That's why I've been to a lot of different schools over the years. And I was praying, God, take me out of school. God, take me out of school. And I never been specific of where to put me. He took me out of New Covenant, and I was since December through December 08 through April 09. I was just out of school, just doing what I was doing and just fighting and getting in trouble. Just not coming home when I wanted to do, hanging out in the street, fighting in the street, and just getting in trouble. And in January of 09, I started to smoke. I hang around these people all the time, and they smoked. And on the thing it said that you can get lung cancer and all kinds of cancers from secondhand smoke. I said I'm not gonna stop hanging around them because they smoke. Like I respect their choices. But I said if I'm gonna get secondhand smoke and get lung cancer, I might as well firsthand smoke. It makes no sense. So that's when I was a little nervous, and I asked them to show me how it's done, and they showed me. I started smoking tobacco first, and then they told me that they'd rather me smoke weed than tobacco, and then that's when I started smoking weed and stuff, and then I just started smoking from there. As a little kid, I knew my dad, but my dad was he was cheating on my mom and stuff, and I remember one time I was like, I forgot how old I was young, and I urinated on myself, and he was like, oh, you're not potty trained yet, and he hit me up across the head with a wooden spoon, and my mom didn't like that. Just doing a lot of difficulties in the family, and he would cheat on my mom and stuff, and she would get depressed and stuff like that. And then they finally stopped seeing each other, and she was a single parent for a few years until she met my stepfather. And then after that, I didn't want her to really get a new boyfriend, because I still wanted her to be with my dad, because I didn't want to be like one of those people that, oh, this is not my real father or whatever like that. So I was kind of like wishy-washy about that. And then I finally got close to him and stuff like that, and then I was like, it's okay. And then we started to be with him, and then he got my mom pregnant with my sister, and then I started to really get jealous, but that was when my mom since she knew that I was going through some things that I'm not with my real father, she would buy me a lot of things to kind of spoil me. And I said, all right, now there's a new person coming in, and I might not get a lot of the things that I got. And I think that's another reason why I had to really leave home, because before she would just put me in new schools, but she started, after Sierra started getting born, she said the money is not going to you anymore, so you need to start staying in schools. And she still thought I wasn't following instructions like that, so that's why I guess another reason why I had to leave, because I was wasting a lot of money. When my sister was doing good, she was passing her classes in kindergarten, just doing good, and I'm up here and giving her negative influences and stuff, and it wasn't right. Miracle Meadows is kind of hard because when you get angry, when I get angry, I usually smoke or something, and you can't smoke here. You have to learn how to cope. And my hobbies is basketball, smoking, and fighting. And smoking and fighting it's like a no-no here. And if I'm on social or in quarantine, I can't play basketball, so I feel sometimes that I can't do anything that can calm me down, so I have to find new techniques and ways to calm me down, and that's what Miracle Meadows provides. Like I see that there's people around the world with problems worse than mine, less than mine, and just like mine, and I feel like I'm not alone. Like, because before at home, I would think that I'm the only person here with problems. Everybody else is acting good and stuff like that. But there's people all over the world that has different problems and need help just like me, so I'm not the only one. And I feel like we can connect because a lot of people are here for the same reasons I am here, and we can help each other move along and on a smooth route. And I feel that like when you have the help of somebody that knows what you're going through, it's easier to move along. And that's the thing that enlightens me the most and encourages me when you have somebody my age. Because like when you hear people like adults saying, "Oh, been there, done that," like you feel that they're kind of like get on your nerves, and yeah, they're just saying that because they want you to behave. But when you hear somebody your age is telling you to do good, it's the peer influence. Like nowadays, people listen to the peers. Like if a peer says to do something negative, that's what they follow. If it's positive, that's what they follow. That's why we need more positive influences in the peers' influence. The activities I enjoy at Miracle Meadows is basketball. I play the piano here and there. Sometimes I sing here and there. I like to get like, I wouldn't say get sweaty, but I like to like move around, have recreation, have fun, and work the body. So I would work out sometimes, or I would play basketball most of the time. Yeah, to keep my stamina going and running. After home, I didn't really care because I got left back once, and I didn't really want to do anything. When I went to after home, kind of the same thing. I really got embarrassed when they put me in 6-5 math and stuff, and I was like, dang, that's not even algebra. It's not even the same 9th grade material. And I really felt depressed. So at home, I really didn't care about school as well. I just would get suspended from there and just fight and do a lot of things that came here. Kind of the same attitude until like the staff, they started to motivate me and say, "Oh, look at your goals. Look at if you don't get school, and what are you gonna do when you get older?" And I would try to, beat around the bush, like, "Well, I don't need a job. I don't need to do this in life and stuff like that." But reality hits, like right now the economy system is bad, and a lot of people are looking for jobs and stuff. Like even a staff told me the other day that even drug dealers can't even get money anymore because the people don't have enough money to buy. So without an education, I'm not gonna be anything when I grow older, and I don't want to be a bum on the street or whatever like that. So I want to have a nice job and have some money so I can support myself and my family. So I think education is the best, and especially for my color. A lot of people, when it's a job for two people, the white man and the black man, most likely the white man's gonna get it because the black man either is the ghetto person or the person that doesn't care about the criteria of the work. So you have to be really educated and be serious about the schooling. So that's why I think I take schooling a little bit better here now, because you see the world as differently now.